Hey everybody, and welcome to Audio Problems in a Theory. We're having some audio problems today, and we decided to record anyway, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind, but we got to figure something out by next week.
Yeah, because this sucks fucking dick.
Yeah, you sound different. What the fuck happened?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Who the fuck cares, bro?
Okay. Well,
fuck it.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
I want to get lit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so anyway, as I was saying, while that was playing, I was saying it was a little bit quiet. Did you turn down any volume stuff down there?
Just who the fuck knows?
No, dude.
Who the fuck knows?
That's a different unit, dude. I'm not hooked to that unit.
No, the music was quiet.
Oh, it was quiet?
Just by a couple decibels.
Dude,
That's all right.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I didn't even see where the fuck I had it.
Oh.
I have it marked
That's
where,
fine.
where it has to be, but...
That's fine.
But I didn't even fucking look, dude.
Whatever.
I figured that we wouldn't get to this point.
But let's, we got a couple things to, well, it's a free episode, so we're going to talk about whatever comes up. But we got a couple things to address here.
Tits and boners.
So what happened this week, other than audio problems?
I don't know. Did I do something you're about to inform me of?
No, like news.
Fucking Hillary lost her clearance. That was pretty cool.
Oh, wait. No, she gave it up.
Yeah.
She gave up her clearance. Bitch, you weren't getting it anyway.
Well, the thing is that, so shit's getting fucked up. I'm going to say it again, like I said last week. Go out November 6th, vote red, please. I'm not going to go in a huge rant like I did last week, but I am going to say go out and vote red, please. Because, listen, even if you're a Democrat, understand that your rights are on the line here. That's all I'll say. But on the other hand, so left's gone crazy, as usual. You see what happened in Portland, Oregon, with all those protesters?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, where they're hitting the cars, yelling at people. That one guy yelling that he's gonna start beating the shit out of people.
Yeah. Well. You know what? When you got people like Hillary and Eric Holder calling for that shit on TV. Mm-hmm. Like saying, yeah, go out there and fuck some shit up, motherfuckers.
Same thing with what's her face, the black lady senator. She's crazy.
Maxine
Waters.
Maxine Waters.
Yeah, didn't you see her little
bitch is she's on a whole nother fucking
dude, did
level.
you see her fucking like little speech thing where she was talking about like if you see them in restaurants, you chase them out?
Wow. No.
She had like a whole speech where she's talking about, and she's like,
didn't see it.
So she's literally telling her people I think we should just start putting signs on the front of restaurants that no reds allowed. Or this is a blue only zone. It sounds pretty familiar to something back in the 60s, doesn't it?
I don't understand the level of what they're going to. I mean, there's always been the left and the right have always been butting heads. But never like this.
No.
Never.
It's really confusing to me because, honestly, I was talking to my dad about this. Me and my dad had this whole thing talking about this because I was talking to him about when they were talking about Kanye West. Now, I'm going to quote these people. This is not my own words, so please don't fucking, clip this out and be like...
Take it out of context.
Yeah, Jimmy Bones said the N-word. No. Okay, so there were a couple of reporters on CNN with Don Lemon where they were talking about Kanye West. Let's talk about Kanye West real quick. Kanye West, they were fucking talking about him, and one of the male black reporter had said to Don Lemon, Don, this is what happens when a Negro doesn't read. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
What is going on the left? It's just this cannibalism.
Yeah, and then the woman was...
The black draft.
Yeah.
Well, I think she was referencing the Dave Chappelle joke.
Yeah.
But either way. But I was talking to my dad about this, and my dad said what I said to you when you first showed me it. He said, if a white guy had said that, the news had gone fucking crazy. It would have been insanity. But all of a sudden it's not racist because a black guy said it? That's not how that works.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
It's kind of like how like white people can be racist to other races of whites, like, you know, like look at back in the day, like some of the racial slurs for Italians and like Irish people and whatnot. So it's like I don't know what they're trying to get at. It's really it's insanity. But it's cool. Kanye went and saw the president. That's cool. Listen, I'm not a fan of Kanye's music per se. I like it when he makes shit posting music like that. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. I think that video is fucking funny.
God, I'm so sick of that fucking song.
I think it's a funny song. I think it's funny. I don't think it's serious. Just like the poop diddy scoop thing. Whoop diddy scoop. Poop diddy poop. You know that song that he did?
Yeah, I'm sick of that too.
What the fuck, dude? Why are you sick of it? It's funny.
I don't.
It's supposed to be shit posty.
I don't like this shit, bro.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Podcast canceled. But fucking I don't know. I think he's just been kind of joking around lately. But as far as like the president stuff, I think that he's serious, and he's been talking about how like Democrats really just want to hold the black community down. And if you think about it, he's not completely wrong. Like, what do you think the Democrats want you to be? They want you to be relying on them. They want you to keep voting for them. They want you to keep collecting fucking. I'm not saying that all black people collect food stamps, but I'm saying they're targeting the more impoverished communities, and they want you guys to be relying on the government. They want you guys to collect because they want you guys to keep voting for them and remind you that
it's a form of control.
If you don't vote for us, you don't get this stuff, fellas.
Yeah, it's control.
So it's like, and so Kanye's not wrong when he's saying that. Because he said in an interview with a guy, and he said, "Listen, they're trying to control you guys with like food stamps and government welfare programs," and the white guys, well, not all black people are on welfare and food stamps. What the heck, man? Like he got all like uppity about it, and it's like, bro, but let's not ignore the fact that a large portion of that community is of the impoverished community, and I get it that they're not.
It's the inner cities.
Yeah, and I know it's not all. Black people. I know that there's some whites and some other races too, but I'm just saying that's who's targeted at the end of the day, and I think Kanye is right, and he was talking to Trump about that. He actually talked with Trump about like real things. He talked about education, and he wasn't all Republican. You realize that when he was talking he was also talking about like social reform stuff. So like I don't know he's clearly his opinion matters. Kanye's opinion matters to somebody, because the fact that he even got to go to the White House and talk about it and was represented and was taken seriously, it says something.
According to that lady from CNN, he's just the White House's token Negro.
Dude,
that's what she said,
and that's so fucked up because that's just not how it is. I get it. Well, like my dad. I told my dad, listen, I'm sure Donald Trump is using this as a shoe-in for the black community. I'm sure he is, but who wouldn't? And the fact that Kanye is such a like, I guess you could say wholesome about the whole situation is just better. And that means it's just a good relationship. So what's the problem?
It just amazes me that mainstream news and stuff like that, and all these other celebrities.
Is that this?
No.
Oh.
And all these other celebrities and shit, dude, they rip Kanye apart. They rip him apart. I mean, the guy has the right to believe what he wants to believe.
Yeah, and
follow
imagine
what he
that.
wants to follow.
And he's being
he's
being held down.
Yeah. But he
for
was
believing in something.
like a god of music, just a couple years ago before.
Yeah.
All this
and
happened.
it's well, they finally got to Taylor Swift, so.
Yeah.
No more Aryan princess there.
No. It's just like, dude, it's just so ironic. Because, like, the whole thing about the left is, like, about, the black community being, quote-unquote, woke and realizing y'all are kangs and stuff. Y'all kings and queens. And it's like, listen. And then when a guy finally uses the influence that he earned. He started from the bottom. He was from an impoverished fucking family. He used the power that he fucking earned to express his own opinions and his own fucking, and he used his own rights.
And I'm pretty sure.
And then he's fucking held down because of it. That's very unwoke of you.
And I'm pretty sure he didn't sell crack like Jay-Z did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how Jay-Z got to where he is, by selling crack.
Listen, again, I'm not the biggest Kanye fan in terms of music, and
that's right, Jay-Z. I called you out.
And as far as Kanye goes in terms of like personality, I'm sure I wouldn't like him either. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like how I defend anybody's fucking right to express their fucking opinion. I would defend a Nazi's right of opinion. I would defend a fucking communist's fucking right of opinion. Because it's their fucking opinion and they're allowed to have it. Maybe a shit opinion that I don't like, but they're allowed to fucking have it. I've never at any point told a fucking leftist, tell them that they're not allowed to have that opinion. I'll tell them that their opinion's fucking stupid and that I hate it, but I'm never going to tell them that they're not allowed to have it. So, and that just goes to show the hypocrisy of the left. And some people on the left, that is. And it's like, if you ever want to win an argument against somebody on the left, fucking say to them, so you're saying that people aren't allowed to have the right to have an opinion? Because all of a sudden, they have to realize that they're the fucking fascists. They're the people who don't want people to believe in things and have their own opinions. Yet they're at the drop of the hat, they're willing to say, my First Amendment rights, my rights, I'm allowed to have these opinions. And then when somebody else has a varying opinion, they beat the shit out of them or they put them down so heavily. And I get it that they're allowed to criticize Kanye, but it's almost like, it's not in the same way one would be like criticizing of a regular opinion. It's criticism in this almost like we want to silence him kind of way. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just like I just don't get it. And all I'm saying is that at least respect the fact that he has a fucking opinion. Respect the fact that he made it to the fucking White House. You know what I mean? And got to talk with fucking the president, and that the president fucking liked him. So what the fuck? Why I don't know, man. But that's about it.
Before Trump became president, all those rappers were fucking friends with him. They used to fucking rap about him. They used to hang out at the same fucking parties. They never had a bad word to say about him. Now they all fucking hate him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, to me, the only shit part of it is us supporting Kanye kinda is hypocritical due to the fact that, at least for me, because I've always thought with all the celebrities that have been talking shit about Trump, it's like you need to shut the fuck up because you have power. And
you're not allowed to. You shouldn't have to express your opinion like that.
Yeah, because you have power and you can sway people's minds. So it's kind of the same deal with Kanye because he has power.
I get it.
He can also sway people.
I agree with you there. But at least for me, and I can't speak for everyone listening to this. I can't speak for anybody who is on Twitter. But Kanye's opinion doesn't fucking sway mine. I simply support his opinion.
Well, they're afraid it's going to sway the black community.
Yeah. And I understand that a celebrity shouldn't sway someone's opinion. But me personally, it doesn't sway my opinion, and I'm sure it doesn't sway anybody's opinion here. No, Kanye tomorrow could say he's a fucking Democrat. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, it doesn't matter. But I guess I can't speak for everybody, and I guess that is the negative part of this is that his presence could definitely fucking sway the opinions of people, which isn't good. You like just because somebody who's more powerful than you says something doesn't mean that you should believe it. So that being said, I urge everyone to have their own fucking opinion. Have your own fucking opinion. Don't fucking let Kanye tell you what to think. Don't let fucking Taylor Swift tell you how to think.
Yeah, because they have money, and it don't fucking matter what they think.
Yeah.
Because they don't live the same life as you.
No. But whatever. That's that. So I wanted to do something, guys. Today, I have my bottle of Absinthe with me. And I wanted to do a little bit of an old-fashioned cocktail. Now, it was requested by somebody that is one of our coworkers at the airplane factory. She wanted me to get this on video of me making the absinthe. Now, let me tell you a little bit of something about absinthe. Absinthe is a pretty cool drink. It originated in fucking Switzerland in the 18th century, I believe. Basically, it's made of wormwood, anise, and what's the last one? Fennel. Those are and it has alcohol in it. It's usually a high fucking alcohol content drink. You're not supposed to drink it on your own. A lot of people make that mistake, that they drink it on their own. Yep. And I had Mike before the podcast. He had like a third of a shot.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that shit'll burn your throat if you drink it on its own. So Jake, do you wanna give it a shot on its own?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not giving you dude, it's gonna fucking kill you if you fucking drink too much of it. Straight up. Okay, so this stuff is pretty potent. The one I got, 60% alcohol. Now you're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot. Well, that's pretty low for absinthe. 60% is pretty low for absinthe. That's enough.
Dude, that's a lot.
No, it's not.
That's about what he gave me.
Yeah. That's like that's about half a shot. So, and that's what I'd
Here,
consider.
put the bottle over here. I want to get a picture of this.
Get the glasses in the picture. Anyway,
Gotti.
this stuff is pretty potent. I have a French absinthe. It's not a green absinthe. I know a lot of people think absinthe has to be green, but it doesn't. In fact, absinthe can be blank. That's what they call it, BLANC. Which is uncolored absinthe and unflavored. But this one is not unflavored. I believe this one has a black licorice flavoring. It's slightly sweetened, but it's 60% alcohol. Pretty low for absinthe. Most absinthe lays somewhere between 70 and 80. There's some absinthe out there that's 89.9% alcohol. But you're not supposed to drink it on its own. It's an old-fashioned fucking cocktail. It was cocktails before cocktails. And basically what you did was you have this little spoon, and there's a picture. He just took a picture. You'll see it if you look at our social media. A little metal spoon. You lay it on top of the fucking glass, and you put some sugar cubes on top. We don't have sugar cubes. I forgot my sugar cubes like an idiot. So we can't use that. But we're going to pour some sugar on top and dissolve it anyway just to show you the point, because there's going to be a video. Go ahead and on our social media and check it out. It's actually really cool. This drink is very fucking cool. Old-fashioned fucking cocktail. Now, basically, what you're supposed to do is you lay the spoon on top, you put sugar on the top, you pour the drink, and you're supposed to pour a very little amount of drink compared to water. It's like, I think it's like for every one absinthe, there's supposed to be like 40 part water. So like you're only supposed to fill it up to like here, and then the rest is supposed to be water. So, and
Fuck's the point?
well, because once you mix it right, it tastes good. Especially when the glass is chilled, which our glasses aren't chilled because we had so many audio problems, and so my glasses aren't chilled.
They were chilled about an hour ago.
Yeah. So anyway, when the glass is chilled and you got ice in the fucking thing, it tastes very good. It's a very nice, sweet, very nice drink. A lot of people make the mistake of drinking it on its own, and that's fucking dumb. Don't do that. It will fucking burn. It will hurt. It's like drinking rubbing alcohol.
That's pretty good.
But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it and then we're gonna take a video. Are you taking a video already?
I'm on Facebook Live.
Okay, cool. Since we're on Facebook Live, I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing these drinks. I'm gonna make one for Jake, and I'm gonna make one for myself.
And I already had enough earlier, so fuck that.
So I'm gonna take my headphones off.
I'll stick to my crack.
Alright, everybody.
I'll stick to my crack.
Welcome to fucking Drinking with Jimbo. Let me go ahead and fucking stretch my mic out here a little bit so I can keep coming and talking to it. It's like a cool boy. Anyway. We have powdered sugar because I forgot my sugar cubes. And there ain't no fucking sugar in here, bro.
Oh shit, that's the wrong one, dude. Oh my god.
That's it. Cut it. It's ruined.
You're going up to get it?
Yeah. Okay. So hold on, guys.
It's in one of those things. It's over by the stove.
I'm gonna make mine first. So get the water out the bottom.
This is absinthe.
This is an absinthe cocktail.
Oh
Now,
boy.
as you see, that's the glass. You pour in just a little fucking bit. Just about that much. That much. The rest is going to be water. Okay? Take this spoon. Spoon goes on top like that.
Dude, this is like cooking up crack or something.
Then you take a lighter. You put it under the spoon. But so here's the sugar. You got sugar. Now you're supposed to use sugar cubes. I forgot my sugar cubes, so we're gonna have to ghetto this up a little bit. So
What else is new?
let's just pretend this is a sugar cube, right? As you can see, put the camera up to the spoon. The sugar laying on top of the spoon. This is the part where you take the water, and then
That's
you're supposed to
crack.
pour it
Don't
over the
lie.
top into the absinthe until it dissolves. So you get pour that real fucking careful, like that, until it's all dissolved. Now, if you're real fancy, you got yourself an absinthe fucking fountain, which has the water in the fountain. Now, as you can see, that's normal, that coloring. And now you're supposed to pour the rest of the water in. So I'd say about there, depending on how much flavoring of the absinthe you want. You take the spoon and you begin mixing, just like that. You mix, you mix, you mix, until you're pretty much sure it's dissolved. After that, you got absinthe. Now it tastes better fucking chilled, so you're gonna probably want some fucking ice in it. Now here's the thing though, I've heard people put shaved ice in it, which looks really cool, but apparently it's a very nice drink. So this is it. This is what it looks like. It's a very sweet drink. It tastes like a black licorice drink. And if you like black licorice, it tastes really good. In fact, mine tastes very fucking good. I'm gonna drain your water into mine real quick, so because I don't want water to be there already. But we're gonna do it again. So there you go. You got this, but you don't want the spoon on top first. But first, again, the absinthe. How strong do you want it to be? Not strong? No, because you're already gonna drink a fucking shot of it.
Yeah.
I'll put in just about the same amount I gave myself. There you go. Perfect. You should see bartenders. There's actually bars in New York that are like kind of dedicated to this. It's a very cool little process. They have these fountains. And the fountains, they drain the water. It's kind of like you know those Gatorade things. You press the button and it pours out. You turn a little valve, the water pours on top. And basically, what you do is like I did earlier. You put the sugar on top. So, do you want yours to be sweet, bro? Like extra sweet? Like I can make it taste like sweet.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, alright. Accidentally got some sugar on me. Fuck! Okay, again. You pour out the water. I accidentally pour some water out on the side. So it's just about dissolved. Right? Pour it in there. And then you fill it up. Right about there. Mix. There you go. This is a lot less absinthe. Yours is fucking clear as shit. And then I guess if you want to sweeten it up more, you put more sugar in it. You know? Yeah, yours is a lot lighter than mine.
That's okay.
I'm just saying. And there you go. That's absinthe. I did mine better, so I'm sorry.
Okay, but I gotta take this shot.
Oh yeah, he's got to take a shot of just straight up fucking absinthe.
Someone's got to record me here.
I gotcha. Here it is. That's the absinthe straight up. So there you go.
So this is absinthe straight up. Absinthe.
Is he making crack? Thank you, Mike.
Okay, so this is straight up.
Yeah, just straight up absinthe. That's 60% alcohol.
Oh my god. It smells like a combination of rubbing alcohol and licorice.
Yeah, that's just about it. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get that down as fast as possible. You
Yeah.
Don't fuck with it. Just
Okay.
get it out.
Ready?
Yeah, I got it.
Reggae. Here we go.
Drinking a theory, baby.
Oh my god! Oh, it's a fire! Oh my god! Holy shit! Wow! It's like doing a blast of fucking meth! Oh my god!
Here, record me. I'll do a shot of it.
Holy shit!
Here, I'll do a shot of it because he did. absinthe or more sugar? So here's the sugar if you want to sweeten it up, and here's the absinthe if you want more absinthe.
All right.
So. Get my headphones back on. All right. There we go. That should appease a certain friend of ours. She really wanted to see that. So, oh shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Okay. Got my mic fixed up here. And, so here, yeah, try the drink. Try it.
Oh, yeah. I gotta try it.
It's not gonna be strong at all, I promise you. I probably should have put more absinthe in it. It probably tastes like nothing. What?
No, it tastes like something.
Wow, is that really strong to you?
For me, it is, yeah.
Do you want more sugar?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Because I was
He
gonna
also
say,
has never tried it before, remember? So he doesn't even know what the fuck he was walking into.
let me tell you, it tastes really good with fucking seltzer water. It tastes really. In fact, I need fucking more absinthe than mine. No, I really do. Mine isn't flavored enough. But then again, lately, I guess my alcohol tolerances have gone up.
Probably.
Because I've been drinking too much. Because I can just drink Kraken right out of the bottle now.
It really sucks that people listening, well, the two people listening, they didn't get to see that.
What?
The absent
Well,
demonstration.
you want to know what makes it feel better? Going on our Facebook and Twitter and checking out the video.
Hell, it might even end up on our website. I don't know.
Did you do it for Twitter?
No, I was
Well,
just
we can
recording
upload it to Twitter.
I can put it on Twitter. I was just
was gonna
recording it
say.
in general.
Oh.
Here we go. Could put a little bit more sugar
How
in
do you
mine.
put it on Twitter? How do you put a video on Twitter? I can't. Yeah, I tried putting videos on Twitter. It won't let me.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it either because I'm
Yeah.
bad at social media other than Facebook. I'm so trained on Facebook. But once you get this right, once you like perfect this little art of like mixing it just right, it's very sweet, very nice drink. The only reason this one probably you might not like it is because, like I said, it's actually licorice flavored.
Yeah.
So regular absinthe isn't flavored at all. Sometimes they have cinnamon flavoring, actually. Sometimes they have licorice flavoring, but most of the time it usually just is the wormwood, fennel, and anise. And it's very similar to anisette. If you've ever had anisette, it's very similar to anisette. The only difference is that anisette doesn't have wormwood and fennel in it. But it's a similar drink. It's a high alcohol content kind of drink.
Okay.
So that's actually, once you get I just mixed it just right. It's like if you were to drink liquid black licorice. Now I really like black licorice, so that's good for me.
Yeah.
But it's actually once you mix it right, it's actually very sweet. And people don't do it right because let me tell the story as to why I got into absinthe. Actually what had happened was I was watching a video.
What had happened was
What had happened was I was on YouTube and I was watching a bunch of Irish people drink absinthe. And
That's it. End of story.
pretty much, except for it was them trying it out and being like, ew, it's so gross. But you know what they were doing? They were drinking it straight fucking up. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots, dude.
The first time I ever heard of it was from that movie Get 'Em to the Greek.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah, they did. Russell Brand and that other dude got really fucked up on it.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should tell some history about it. If you don't know anything about absinthe, basically, again, 18th century drink originating from Switzerland. Now, what's cool about it is that the history of it is that people used to drink it and then hallucinate because it was quote-unquote so
I
potent.
fucking wonder why.
Well, allow me to explain why people hallucinated. It wasn't because of the drink. Now, you see, absinthe has always had that cool coloring to it, where it's either green or black or red or blue, you know, where it's like got this weird coloring. Well, let me tell you, back in the 18th and 19th century, there wasn't food coloring. So you know what they used? They used like metals. They used like copper and stuff.
Ooh, wow.
So when they used to drink, they used to get like metal poisoning.
Yeah, that's
fancy. And that would make them hallucinate. So that's why people used to hallucinate drinking it. Absinthe will not make you hallucinate. What's up?
I just put it on Twitter.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How comes I can't put videos up?
Probably because you got an Android.
Just new tweet.
But yeah, so people used to drink
I'll
it.
show you afterwards.
It used to have like really fucked up shit in it, and people would drink it and then hallucinate because there was fucked up shit in it. Now there's not. We have food coloring. It makes it colored. Yeah, that's how they color it. Because once you make absinthe, it comes out clear. And in fact, you can make your own absinthe. Very easy, actually, apparently. Well, I suppose. Well, like I said, my great-grandparents used to make their own anisette. And anisette is very similar. So, basically, I need to put more ice in my drink because I want it to be nice and cool. But, I'm sorry, absinthe is a really cool drink. Once I looked into it, it's actually, like, kind of fancy. It's got this, like gothic kind of aesthetic to it. Because of the spoons and everything, like these spoons are designed, you know what I mean? It's like they're in fucking like chalices. They're kind of cool.
So after we drink this, we can sacrifice a baby and drink it.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna run for senator.
Simple enough. Simple enough.
Then I'm gonna lose to a orange.
An orange, a Cheeto.
Cheeto. With a bad hair.
You don't have to
Peace.
drink that, by the way, if you don't like it. You can just pour it out if you want. You don't have to drink it.
Well, you made it.
You can
made
dip
it.
it.
I'll drink it.
You can pour it the fuck out if you want.
It can't be any worse than that coffee you had there a couple weeks ago.
That coffee was fucking terrible.
Yikes! What was in it that made it?
Nothing.
Oh, so it was just black coffee?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a fucking cappuccino. It was supposed to be a vanilla cappuccino.
And it came out black.
Yeah.
At what point they're like, all right, vanilla cappuccino, and then they just forget everything else?
They fucked hers up too.
Wow. So what? I guess you
Just
don't.
gave us 2 black coffees, apparently.
So I'm guessing you don't like black coffee, huh?
No.
Because you had a very adverse reaction after you drank it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like.
Well, I think, didn't she say she tried to put some shit in it
You
to
s-
spice it
Yeah,
up?
yeah. She tried to soup it up.
Yikes. That's how you ruin a black coffee. In fact, we work with a certain someone. Every time we go to Wawa, he puts a lot of sugar and cream in his fucking drink. And I'm a black coffee drinker. And when I look at that, you know what I think? You're ruining it. That's like pissing on the Mona Lisa. But that's it for Absinthe, man. I just wanted to show everybody that, especially because it got requested. And I guess, whatever, fine. I'll show you guys how it's done. It's cool. So, I really like Absinthe. I'm gonna start collecting, by the way. Maybe I'll start posting some pictures every time I get a new bottle. Because I'm gonna make a shelf in my room. Actually, I'm gonna like nail some shelves in my room.
Wow.
I'm gonna start putting some.
Somebody's an alcoholic.
Whatever. This shit for real is good as fuck, though. I love it. So, listeners, if you really like the podcast, mail me some Absinthe
How expensive is that?
or anisette. This
Yeah.
actually not that much. This is like, I guess for as much as you get, it's pretty expensive. This was actually like $54.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but you realize how long this should take to drink?
Yeah.
Just not true.
That's fucked up.
You're only supposed to use a little bit at a time.
True.
So if you can get through this like you get through a bottle of Kraken or whiskey, something's wrong.
Yeah, you ain't got no liver.
So
Probably have no fucking throat
Yeah.
either anymore.
And in fact, this was actually more expensive than most absinthe is. Some of the absinthe I was looking at other French absinthes. There's one, it's called Jacques is something, Sanao or something like that. It's got like a little fairy on the, like a reference to people hallucinating. Because people used to...
Okay.
It's French, so it's Jacques, don't shave my armpits.
Yeah, something like that. But those ones are actually like $50, like only $50 or
Oh,
something.
ma chérie, mes
Where'd you get that
tontons.
done?
I got this at the
One
liquor
next-
store. They have 2 absinthes there. They have a green absinthe and this one. The green absinthe was fucking $60, and I was like, no, I'm not spending $5 more.
Can't do it.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
Fucking
How about Facebook? They're still reviewing the fucking ad.
yikes.
What
Pretty
the
sure
fuck?
it ain't
dude?
happening.
Well, if you guys didn't know, if you guys have been following our social media, we like to post these funny pictures. Jake's been memeing it out lately.
What do you mean memeing it out? We made it on the cover of Rolling Stone.
Yeah, we are on the cover of Rolling Stones.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess I'm the new head man of fucking Limp Bizkit too.
It's the new special Rolling Stone special 2018, the best podcast of the year.
Yeah, better than Joe Rogan. How did they surpass Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
Can you
for-
hear Hillary's in jail?
Yeah.
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 Justice's dark secrets have finally come out.
It's funny. It's funny because let's be real here. It was memed up. You did meme those, and it was very cool. It was very good work, and they're funny as fuck, dude.
You
Honestly.
weren't supposed to tell anyone.
Yeah,
They were
dude.
supposed
You
to
know
think
what?
that
I
shit
shouldn't have
was
said anything. People wouldn't have figured it out otherwise.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
We would. Everyone have been losing their minds. Two of our fans have been running around to every store they could try and find a Rolling Stones magazine.
What do you
Like,
mean
what
you
the
don't
fuck?
got any? You don't got any new Rolling Stones with the Drinking and Theory guys in it? Are they really selling out that fast?
I gotta stop putting our heads on Limp Bizkit, though.
Yeah, well,
I
I mean,
have to move on to something else.
I really like the one where you put Rocky's head on somebody.
Yeah, that came out awesome, right?
Can
How
we-
about the squirrel? Did you like the
Yeah.
squirrel?
can we be fucking Nickelback? Can we do Nickelback?
Oh yeah, motherfucker!
But who's Chad Kroger? I'm not Chad Kroger. am
I don't want to be Chad Kroger.
I guess I'm Chad Kroger.
But
Whatever. I got the fuck Avril Lavigne or whoever the fuck.
Her replacement.
Yeah, whatever her name
Yeah.
is. Whatever. I'd fuck either one of them.
well, dude, I totally fuck your absinthe up. It doesn't look right.
It tastes good. It's good enough for me, bro.
Oh, it's probably because you don't like it at all.
It's very interesting.
Again, you might need more sugar.
It's good.
I don't know. But whatever. You guess you're stuck with the shit version because this is what it's supposed to look like. Are you for real? You really you really don't like black licorice flavoring, do you?
Dude, it's so funny. Oh no, I can't say that.
Should I hold this like
the other
this?
day we were
Is this
shopping or something, and I picked up a bag of all sorts,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, dude, who the fuck eats this shit?
I literally turned around and I was like, I do.
I love them.
I do. I love black licorice. I can literally eat an entire bag of black licorice. People look at me like I'm fucking retarded, and they'll be like, "Dude, aren't you gonna get fucking sick?" And I'm like, "No." And I stuff my face with
Then
more
do you
black
not-
licorice.
Do you not like red licorice then?
I like red licorice too. It's just too sweet. I think black licorice tastes better.
Jimmy likes it black.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
But yeah. So fucking yeah. Facebook. The whole reason that it's not putting the ad through is because it's a picture of us on the Rolling Stones, and we put maybe a little bit, a couple of political statements on it.
Yeah, might be some fake news going on there.
Yeah, usually Facebook, like 5-10 minutes, they approve your ad. This fucker, I
Yeah, whoever's reviewing it is retarded if they haven't figured out that it's a joke yet.
Yeah, because I did that at 1:00 and I still haven't. But now, granted, they do say it could take up to 24 hours.
Could be a lot of other ads to review right now.
But I never had an issue before. Oh, and this week was their big purge too.
Purge?
Yeah.
Yeah, they purged Facebook this week.
What do you mean?
Well, basically they got rid of all the conservatives.
Why am I still on fucking
But-
Facebook?
No, like high profile.
Uh,
But they said it was a purge to kill fake news and everything.
that's what they said last year.
Yeah, and this is right before the midterms, so it's, whatever.
We have to shut them up before they fucking tell everybody stuff. But, ooh, look.
Ooh. Yeah, we got a couple likes on that video already.
Oh, yeah? Oh, is that our new fucking, picture? Or
Yeah, I
it's
changed
cool,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
There, I want to look at our Facebook real quick. Just real quickly, like, got 390 likes. We're doing pretty good.
That sucks, dude.
What, 390 likes?
Yeah, it's
Pretty
fucking
good.
terrible.
Can somebody tag? I'm gonna tag her in it so that she sees that I fucking did it.
Yeah, I tried sending her a fucking...
No, I already got it. I got it. All right. So there you go. Fucking, she's been tagged, and the deed is done. So, anyway, yeah, so, oh yeah, that's right. I think the U.S. Nationals are being played right now, so I'm going to turn them on and mute it and watch it while we're fucking doing the podcast, so. Yep, there it is. No.
What the hell's going on over there?
I'm watching the game. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and prop this up real quick. Sorry, guys. I need to watch this shit. All right, so watching the Rainbow Six U.S. Nationals. It's very important to me. I've been practicing lately. I want to be in Pro League.
Oh my god! I just watched that video of me drinking that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I look like I'm having an epileptic seizure or some shit. Yo, look at my fucking head just got all red and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, you know it's bad when he drank it and had an adverse reaction, and then I drank it and I was just like, There's something wrong there. That means that I'm used to putting fucking poison in my body.
You put a lot of stuff in your body, James.
Like dildos and stuff. But
big black ones.
Dude, I'm sorry. I really like this. I never mixed it like this yet. All I've ever done was mix it with some seltzer water, and I was like, it's all right. But with the sugar and the ice, it's like a sweet summer drink, dude.
What the fuck was that?
That was my phone.
That was his phone vibrating.
I thought someone fucking farted.
But what else are we gonna fucking talk? Oh, dude, we should talk about music because we didn't fully talk about music like we did last.
If we talk about music, it'll never fucking end, bro.
How much time we got left? Well, we're 42 minutes in. I mean, should we talk about music? Do you want to talk about music?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah, let's talk about music.
What part of music?
I want to talk about the 90s and the 80s again, dude. Because, like, we only got to talk about it for an hour, and I know what you guys are thinking, like, an hour is a long time. Listen, we could have gone on the whole fucking podcast just talking like that. And I really want to talk more about Chris Cornell and the 80s and hair metal and, like, the influences on fucking today. Because, you know, before we talked, the last time we talked about music on the fifth episode, we didn't talk about the influences of fucking music before.
Dude, there is no influences on today's music. It's all fucking shit. Nothing
Gucci gang.
Nothing from the 80s and 90s has come forward to now.
Except for fucking old style rap, baby. And that's been diluted. I don't know. I would like to talk about that time though. Like, can we talk about like hair metal? Can we talk about glam metal, dude?
Sure. Hey, we can start it off by how last year Bon Jovi was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, who's this year?
Now
Stevie Nicks got this one, didn't she?
He opened the door now.
Yeah.
He opened the door.
But didn't the one that just get nominated?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about her yet.
You don't? Oh, okay.
But what I want to talk about is he opened the door for the rest of the 80s garbage.
Yeah.
Def Leppard got nominated this year.
You don't like 80s music like that. You don't think
it
belongs.
Listen, there's those nostalgia songs for me.
Yeah.
From the 80s that I like, but I just want to forget about most of that music.
Why?
I mean, because it sucked.
No, it didn't. I think that those guys were all. I don't think so. Because I think
the problem I have with most of that music is it didn't fucking stay there. All those guys, you know, like Motley Crue and all that bullshit. They're still fucking going.
And they never adjusted.
And they're still acting like it's the 80s.
I guess you got a point there. My problem with it not being recognized as good music is that all those people are very talented fucking musicians. So the music that they played back then, you look at the fucking transition from the 80s to the 90s. Like, there was guitar solos, complicated guitar solos. You had fucking drum solos that were really fucking nice compared to what in the 90s. I get it. I really like grunge too, but let's look at fucking Smells Like Teen Spirit. Wow. Compared to, like what the fuck, man?
Yeah, well, for me, it's different because I'm really not into the better. If I want that, I'll watch fucking like Nuno Betancourt or something, or fucking I don't know who else, Stevie Vai.
It's funny actually. Speaking of 80s music, I think the best fucking hair metal band that ever exists is Steel Panther, and they're not even from the 80s. So, but I think Steel Panther kind of envisions what the 80s was though. It was like kind of like technical music. I'm sorry, but when you try and play like an 80s like hair metal song, you're not going to learn it in 15 minutes. Whereas like a grunge song, sometimes I just have to look it up and I know it by the end of break, bro. It's like let's be real. It's like I just find it that they're extremely musically
you gotta
talented.
go listen to that fucking guy because I can never say his name.
Oh, Yangi Millstream.
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah, you've never listened to him?
No.
Oh my God, he would probably love him.
Dude, he. Oh.
And I don't know. I personally really like the 80s music. A lot of people disagree with me.
I feel like they just tainted their own music because they didn't stop. Like
I get what you're talking about. I get it.
Dude,
they never adjusted.
Like, don't get me wrong. I've seen Motley Crue like 3 fucking times.
Yeah.
And no offense.
Well, they were old as fuck.
They fucking sucked.
Their
Their stage show was great, but they should have hung it up fucking forever ago.
Fucking, I watched a video of fucking Vince Neil where he forgot the words. I forget what song was.
Dude, if he would
it
have
was Wild Side, I think. He was just like sitting on the hat over here, sipping on the fucking thing on there. Wild Side,
Dude, he just needed a couple more donuts before he went out.
Oh my God! Yeah,
well, like I don't know. I really liked. I know it. I get why you disagree. Why it shouldn't be in the Music Hall of Fame or whatever the fuck it is, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, fucking. But like I don't know. I get it. It never fucking influenced any other kind of music. 80s influence is not now. It never came, in the 90s. It didn't drag into the 90s except for with what Guns N' Roses and some other choice bands. And it's like that's it. That's as far as it went in terms of influence. I get it, but I think that its stain on history is like fucking forever. Because now when you think of rock and roll, who the fuck do you think of when you think rock and roll? Come on. You think of a motherfucker in like super tight spandex onesie and his fucking long ass blonde hair and a headband that's pink and black, and you're like, yeah! That's what I think, at least.
I don't know. That's just me, but honestly, to me, rock and roll.
Oh, you're looking back then.
Yeah,
you're going back to Elvis.
It's Elvis and that shit. That's rock and roll to me. That fucking glam metal or metal or fucking.
When I think of rock and roll, I think of fucking glam metal. That's what the image comes into my fucking head. And it's like even before I listened to glam metal, that's what I thought of rock and roll, like the fucking glam rock, whatever. You know, I thought of that shit. And like, it's funny because like, what's that one song you make fun of all the time? By Jackal, Lumberjack. Dude, I actually really like that song. I remember. Yeah. I actually like dead ass really like that song.
They came out when I was in high school.
Yeah, I actually really like that fucking song too.
I mean, more importantly, how have you not mentioned the fact that your boys are up for nomination?
Radiohead?
They ain't get it.
They didn't get it. I thought Stevie Nicks got it.
No, it hasn't been decided.
Yeah, they're all up for nomination.
Radiohead, I think Radiohead should get it though. I mean, I know that sounds a little biased, but can we be real for a second?
See, I don't think they should get it.
I think that they should get it just based on their individual band presence, because I think
over the other names that are in that list, I didn't know.
I think that they should not, because if you look into the history of Radiohead, really, I think it's a bit of a tragic story. By tragic, I don't mean like sad. I mean like they were kind of forced to be the '90s bands, like the edgy '90s band, but it's like they didn't want to do that, and at one point they cracked and decided to make their own music, and finally just did it. And it worked. That's what OK Computer was. That was them making the music they wanted to make, and it was successful.
What we got here? We got Def Leppard, Devo, Janet Jackson, John Prine, Kraftwerk, LL Cool J, MC5, Radiohead, Rage Against the Machine, Roxy Music, Rufus featuring Shaka Khan, Stevie Nicks, The Cure, The Zombies, and Todd Rundgren.
And let's see who will probably get it. They take 5. It'll probably be Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, Stevie Nicks, Rage Against the Machine. I think. No. You don't think Rage Against the Machine? You think?
Well, you know what?
Because of modern day times, modern day politics. I think
Rage might get. I hate to say it this way. Rage might get the sympathy vote because of Audio Slave. I know that sounds really nasty,
maybe.
But yeah.
Well,
honestly, Def Leppard.
I mean, they'll probably get it, even though I don't think they.
I just think that Radiohead should get it.
I'm on the fence with them. I think they do, but I kind of think they don't.
Who do we think's the one bullshit one that really shouldn't be in there that's going to get it?
Did Rush ever get in?
LL Cool J.
You think he's going to beat
Janet Jackson?
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah, they'll give it to her.
Yeah. Well,
did
Rush ever get it last year? Did Rush ever get it?
Yeah, Rush got it.
Okay.
I mean, saying what you said there before, I mean, the Zombies might get the sympathy vote too.
Oh yeah, because their fucking lead singer died.
Yeah.
Dude, they're nominated?
Yeah.
What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke.
Well, here's the thing with I'm glad that Rush got it because I was about to say Rush should have got it because they were ahead of their time. Like 10 years ahead of their fucking time.
They eventually got in.
They were 10 years ahead of their time. They were making like 80s kind of like hairband kind of stuff, like 80s kind of rock in my opinion, like in the 70s. So they should have been. They were ahead of their time. They're very progressive, and I really like their fucking music. I really like some Rush songs. Really like Rush. So.
Yeah, but Bon Jovi opened the door. If Def Leppard gets in this year, I imagine next year Motley Crue will be up.
I think Motley Crue should be in there too. I like Motley Crue. Really? You like Motley Crue?
Nah, actually, I don't know.
Kicks at my heart and another heart.
I like everyone in the band besides Vince.
I mean, they got to stop at Motley Crue though, because no one else is. If Poison,
well, nobody else was worth mentioning.
No, not even Poison. Poison ain't worth a dick.
Well, as much as I like that music, I feel like at one point there is a point where everybody's kind of just the same. At that point, like everybody's just copying the same style.
Oh, remember that time I found that fucking? I was going through that Poison phase, and I found that Poison song that sounded just like a Stone Sour song.
What?
Yeah.
But the Poison song came out before Stone Sour.
Yeah.
So
what the fuck was it?
Yeah, I forget.
What song is that?
It's funny because when Corey Taylor was doing his solo things, he was doing Poison. He was doing two Poison songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he joked around with Unskinny Bop too.
Yeah, he did.
Once before.
Yeah, I think he had me listen to it. Unskinny bop bop.
Gay.
Fuck you, dude. But yeah, I agree. I don't think all those 80s bands should get fucking nominated. Because I think there's a point where there's like, you should nominate the ones that were like the best. And then there's a point where you're like, well, we can't nominate fucking all of them because they were all copying the same style. Just like I don't think you should nominate every 90s band.
Christ. I'm looking through all Poison songs. They really have a song called "I Hate Every Bone in Your Body But Mine."
Never mind. Fuck it. Give them the nomination.
That sounds like a Steel Panther song.
It does.
I forget what it was. It was on like a remastered greatest hits. It was like a bonus song or some shit. I can't remember.
Well, I don't know. I think it only goes so far before you need to say fuck it and stop putting in 80s glam bands because honestly, again, I really like Jackal and that Lumberjack song for example, but that's all they know. I know them for. Like what else do they got? Yeah. They were all copying the same style. Yeah. You should only fucking nominate the ones that were like household name bands.
See,
which Motley Crue, Def Leppard. But especially Bon Jovi. I think Bon Jovi deserved it because honestly, he's a household name.
See, Def Leppard, I don't put in the. I mean, they had the long hair.
Well, they're a little bit different. They
had the long hair, but
yeah.
I don't put them in the category of those other
right.
bands like Warrant, Trickster, Poison, Cinderella, Rat. I don't put them in the same category with them. Honestly, I think Def Leppard was more of a traditional rock band.
I haven't listened to enough Def Leppard to say personally.
Was it sexual thing?
I don't know. It might have been.
But I think I just think that the household '80s bands should get nominated.
And not only that, Def Leppard they really had to evolve and conform to the fact that fucking dude didn't have an arm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But you also got to look at, if you know who produced a lot of those bands. Hate to tell you guys, most of those drums in the '80s, even probably some today, they're not live in the studio. They're just fucking
pre-made.
They're pre-made drum beats.
Yeah.
Because Mutt Lange did Def Leppard. Not only did he do Def Leppard, he did Def Leppard. He did the Cars. He did AC/DC, Bon Jovi. Jesus Christ, he did so many. And then he just brought that sound, Bryan Adams. Then he just brought that sound over to country music when he was banging Shania Twain. And he produced a couple of her albums. Like I'll never forget when I heard the first album he produced for Shania Twain. Yeah, I listened to it. Dude, it was just like what he did with Def Leppard in the '80s. Just country.
Mm-hmm.
It was a trip.
Well,
didn't he do some of Metallica's shit too?
I don't think so.
Who am I thinking of?
I do gotta say though, a little fun trivia thing.
You're thinking of what's his name? Heavyset guy with the beard.
Yeah, I can fucking see him.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's a trivia piece? Speaking of drums, I believe it was Genesis that did it. You know that echoey drum thing from the '80s? They're like, "Duh,
yeah.
duh." Did you know that? You know how that came to exist, right? Because that sound never really existed before in drums. Okay. That was a recording accident. They fucked that up. Yeah, and they thought
Rubin.
Yeah, Rick Rubin. That's it.
They fucking fucked that up in the studio. That wasn't supposed to sound like that. And then they were like, "Fuck, this sounds kind of cool." And then they stuck with it. And then that influenced a whole generation of like that side of music's drums, with the echoey drums. So
yeah, it's weird how music works. Like you had in the '80s, well, in the '70s, I guess with every decade, you had like those 3 or 4 producers that pretty much carried the whole decade.
Yeah.
And in the '80s, Mutt Lange was one of those.
Yeah.
Even for like half the '90s, but then in the '90s you had other people that carried it because they carried all the alternative and the grunge, which would be Brendan O'Brien. Jesus Christ! What's his name from Garbage? He did Nirvana. Butch Vig. There's another one. Fuck. There was another one, and I can't remember his name. He did a bunch of them. Green Day, Chili Peppers. Fuck, I can't remember. But yeah, it's weird. You have all these musicians. Well, we'll just say the rock world or alternative world. You have all these different acts and all these different groups, and there's only a handful of individuals carrying them through. And it's the same people taking care of all these bands.
Well, I think it's worth mentioning that the same with the producers. I think is the same case with bands, and I think that should constitute with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think that you should take the handful of the biggest bands from those. For example, the '80s was a very individual time in music history, just like the '90s was. '90s had its own style too. But I think like you should take a handful of these people from the '80s, like the really fucking important ones, the household names, and they should be in there. Just because they should be remembered, because at one point they were an important part of fucking music. And that's why I think Bon Jovi and Motley Crue and I'd even say Poison. I'd say
Rob Cavallo, that's it.
I think Poison should, because like Poison's pretty household too. I think everybody knows who Poison is. Even people nowadays know who fucking Poison is. And it's like, I think that's worth mentioning in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're to be remembered, And I think they should do that with the '90s too. And that's why I think Radiohead, because Radiohead was huge for the time. Granted, they didn't make music the way that they wanted, and I don't think that they should be mentioned because they were an important part of their time. I think that they should be mentioned because they decided to do their own thing and then succeeded.
Yeah.
And I think that that's very important because literally that's what OK Computer was. The Benz and Pablo Honey was basically Tom York's fucking, like, those were his fucking, I want nothing to do with this side of music.
See, and that's why I don't like them, because I already read an interview with one of the dudes from Radiohead.
It's probably Tom York.
No, it wasn't Tom York. About the Rock and Roll Hall nod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I don't fucking care. That's an American thing. I don't care.
Oh, well, they're dickheads. You have to remember Radiohead are dickheads.
I mean, you know what? I know the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has gotten a lot commercial, and I think they do things now, make decisions to be relevant.
Yeah.
To still be popular, but
if that's the case, then fuck that. I think it's something where it's like these bands should be remembered.
I would be fucking honored, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. There's a lot of people in there. There's a lot of groups in there. But you know what? That's company I'd want to be with. You know.
Yeah.
Dude,
well, you have
some of the greats, man.
Well, here's the problem with Radiohead is that they're also dickheads. They're like globalists, bro. They're actually they're voluntary globalists. Yeah. Like Tom York is all about like the total like liberal socialist ideals.
Yeah, yeah.
He's, as much as I like Radiohead, I don't like them. I don't like the people in Radiohead. I just think that they should be. I just think it's respectable. Again, I think it's respectable at some point that they decided to say fuck it to the music industry and did their own thing, and it worked. I think that's just worth honorable mention that they went from the Benz, which was like classic 90s like sad rock, to OK Computer, which was it was weird, it was unconventional, it was progressive as fuck, super fucking prog as fuck, and then they sold like crazy because of it. And between Kid A and OK Computer, they were so popular off of albums that people at the time should have hated because it should have sounded too weird, but they ended up getting a lot of popularity off of it. Granted, they're not as popular as they used to be, but I just think it's worth mentioning that they basically broke the mold. They managed to get out of the bullshit and do their own thing and then succeed. It wasn't them breaking out of it and then they fucking died. They went and did their own thing and succeeded, and I think that's worth mentioning. But that's just me, though. I understand why people hate Radiohead. I'll say it a million times. Radiohead is not listenable. It's not music. It's not music for people who want to enjoy music. I know that sounds like really retarded, but it's music for. It's an atmospheric kind of music. It's music for fucking. It's music for fucking people who like listening to weird, progressive music. It's not good conventional music. You can't dance to it. You can't rock to it. You have to sit there and enjoy the atmosphere and the aesthetic that's drawn out about it. That's just that. So.
And for anyone listening that likes music, I encourage you to listen to it was the early 90s. Def Leppard released Adrenalize, which was done by Mutt Lange. The same time, Bryan Adams released an album called Waking Up the Neighbors. I encourage you to listen to both of those albums back to back, because literally you could take any vocalist and switch them to the other band, and I mean the albums sound fucking. Besides,
you don't know where one begins and one ends.
Yeah. Besides a little louder, different style guitar and shit like that, the backing vocals, the backtracks, dude, it's like, holy shit, dude. And it wasn't long after that. That's when he made the jump to fucking country music, which he was really successful because that was something totally new for country music. Whereas in the rock world, it kind of
at the time he was with one of the hottest country stars ever.
Yeah, and that was just him running his course with the rock world. But yeah, fucking.
Can we talk about Pink Floyd? I don't know much about Pink Floyd, and I know you like Pink Floyd.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Just tell me about him, man. Tell me about Pink fucking Floyd. Because honestly, I always want to get into Pink Floyd, and I never do. So what's up with them, man?
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Teacher, leave those kids alone.
I got into Pink Floyd. I got into Pink Floyd because of this an old friend, this dude Brian, who won't like our Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Remember? Yeah, Brian. The fucking asshole who wouldn't like the face. Why? Yo, why? Why do you want me to like it? Because I asked you.
Did he ever like it yet?
Fuck no, that motherfucker. But he actually got me.
Well, you know what? Starting from the bottom, now we're here. We got 400 likes. We don't need you.
He actually got me into Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
And yeah, I fell pretty hard into Pink Floyd for a while. I don't know. I dug a lot of their shit. I prefer. Unlike most Floyd fans, I prefer David Gilmour over Roger Waters.
Yeah.
Because Roger Waters left the band. But
yeah, he's the one that disappeared. Wasn't he the one?
No. That was Syd Barrett.
Who's the first one? The first vocalist for Pink Floyd.
Well, that would be Roger Waters.
Yeah, wasn't he the one that they were feeding LSD?
No, that was Syd Barrett.
Oh, okay.
Syd Barrett was a guitarist.
Yeah.
But he was one of the founding members. Yeah, he got really fucked up.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, didn't one of them get literally fed LSD? Like they used to put it in his coffee without him knowing it.
Yeah,
and then
there's all kinds of stories
yeah.
about him. And there were some. There were sometimes he would be so fucked up, and they would go on stage for a concert.
Yeah.
And they would like have to shoo him off stage or unplug his fucking guitars because he'd just sit there plucking one string. During the fucking songs, he'd just fucking pluck one fucking string. It's like he was so fucked up. And then when he left the band, he disappeared.
Yeah.
He disappeared for a while. No one
tell the full story of this.
He just disappeared.
Yeah.
No one knew where the fuck he went.
Yeah.
Or
and
what
then
he was doing.
And then they made an album about him.
They were making the album "Wish You Were Here," which was pretty much about him. "Wish You Were Here" was about him. "Shine on You Crazy Diamonds" that was totally about him. When they were making the album, he just showed up at the studio, and he didn't say anything to anyone. He just kind of blended in and hung out with the fucking people hanging around. Then all of a sudden, someone was like, "Yo, is that fucking Sid over there?"
And didn't he leave before anybody noticed him?
Yeah, and then he became a recluse. He did release a couple solo albums. I think he released like 2 solo albums. But he became such a recluse, dude, his mind was fucking melted, man.
Dude, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck. Imagine just showing up and then just talking to people, like giving your opinion, and then you leave. And he just leave.
Yeah, did you ever see Pink Floyd The Wall?
What?
The movie,
no.
Pink Floyd The Wall. It's pretty cool. It's interesting. Most people prefer to be stoned.
Yeah, have you ever seen
watch it, but
have you ever seen The Room?
No, I did not.
You've never seen The Room?
No.
I did not, Tater. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah. I didn't.
So, Mark, tell me about your sex life. Hi, doggy.
You know, another good fucking rock opera, another good movie is Quadrophenia.
I've never heard of it.
That's from The Who.
Oh.
I remember the first time
they seem like a band that would have a fucking movie.
Dude, I remember the first time I seen that. I didn't even know who the Who was. Who the Who was.
Who the Who? What the fuck?
And then I seen that movie. It's like, wow, this is fucking cool. That was a pretty cool fucking.
Yo, isn't the wait? Which album was it that you can play? You can play the Pink Floyd album. It's Wizard of Oz with what Pink Floyd album?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, and you can just play it and it fucking works.
You have to time it up right. But they also did that with Dark Side of the Moon and Paul Blart Mall Cop. And it kind of.
Didn't we listen to a podcast about that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, where they have a yearly podcast about fucking Paul Blart.
Yeah.
God, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure they got more views than us.
Probably.
What the fuck, man? Why can't that be us? They do once a year and talk about Paul Blart. What are we doing wrong? What are we
talking
doing
about
wrong?
Paul Blart, obviously.
Okay, I'm talking about him right now. Where are our likes? Sorry, was that too loud, everyone?
They say that fucking I hate to say this, but they say that Pete Townsend there from The Who, he was a little tied up in a little pedophilia situation, which is kind of a bummer. But
Weren't the guys from Guns N' Roses in pedophilia
Axl
shit too?
Rose.
Axl Rose and somebody from a different band, right?
No, it was Axl Rose. Axl Rose. What was it? He raped a minor. I think she was like 16 or 17. It was right before they took off. And then everything kind of got covered up and hushed up.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when two different bands were fucking the same roadie, and then they fought over it.
Oh, that was a roadie. That's funny because I think she was only like 15.
No, she was 13.
Or 13? Yeah,
Mhm.
13. Yeah, it was Jimmy Page.
Yeah, Jimmy Page and somebody else.
Oh, who the fuck was it? Jimmy Page and someone
Wasn't
else.
it somebody? It was somebody from a punk band, wasn't it?
No. Or was it someone from the Rolling Stones?
Oh no, I think you're right.
I think it was someone from the Rolling Stones.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Yeah, this fucking girl, she was young and... dude, all these fucking...
She was supple.
Dude, all these rock stars were fucking, pitching in. She was a cum dumpster.
Yikes.
Can I say cum dumpster?
Yikes.
She was a fucking...
Cum dumpster about a
what would you say?
13-year-old? I don't know.
13-year-old cum dumpster, dude. That's how that big tit fucking... how about that girl's gonna end up being?
Yeah.
She's probably a dumpster already, man.
I was gonna say,
Holy
I
shit.
think it'll end up. She already
Dude.
there, bro.
She probably fucking farts and this shit just flies out her ass. Holy shit.
All right, well, see you later, viewers.
That's what this fucking sick industry does, man. Takes you up, fucking spits you out. Comes in every hole, man.
Whew. So, let's talk about our next segment. When am I going to get laid? Females, I know there's some female listeners out there. I need some coochie right now.
Right now.
Gimme. But
right here in the podcast room.
yeah.
Didn't fucking Ringo, he had a song. Didn't he do a song? He sung a song about a 16-year-old.
What?
And then there was another song, Sweet 16. Dude, if you look back, there's a bunch of songs where, who has Jerry Lewis? I think he had a song, too, about an underage girl.
When are we going to talk about the musical prevalence of Britney Spears? Is Britney Spears in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet?
Dude, Britney Spears.
She's the first celebrity to ever shave her head.
What about fucking Jethro Tull's fucking songs about
Homeless pedophiles.
fucking what the fuck is it called? Aqualung.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sitting on a park bench.
Yeah.
Sitting on a park bench. I always want to listen more Jethro Tull. Is he good? Are they good?
It's actually them.
Them, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jethro's a name.
There is no guy named Jethro Tull.
There's a person named Jethro. I know somebody named Jethro.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
The fucking band. There's no one in the band actually named Jethro.
Yeah, right. I think that's part of the fucking conspiracy.
Oh, what about that dude from Iron Butterfly? You ever hear about him?
No.
Remember Iron Butterfly?
No.
And I
Dancing.
gotta David Holly. So my fucking do. I don't know the song. Bum, bum, ba-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, yeah.
Da-na-na. Yeah, who was it? The fucking bass player? He was actually a physicist. I think it was the bass player. I can't remember his name. He was a physicist, and he was into fucking free energy and UFO shit.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker disappeared.
Is he gone still?
Yeah. He disappeared.
He's MIA?
He disappeared. Like, he was supposed to go to the airport and catch a plane. They found his car at the airport or something. They never found fucking him.
He jumped on the Iron Butterfly. And
to
never
this
came
day,
back.
he's like
Maybe he
fucking-
got abducted by aliens.
Well, that's the fucking... They're saying that because he knew,
He knew too
top
much.
secret information and shit. And, yeah.
Why the fuck would he know
Yeah,
information?
I forget his name. Check out Iron Butterfly member vanishes.
Can we talk about how the best band in the world is probably? Can we talk about what's his fucking name?
Do you want to talk about the boy
Captain
bands?
Beefheart.
Okay, talk about him. I don't know about him.
Dude, he's fucking awesome. He makes shitpost music. Dude, I fucking watched a short documentary about Captain Beefheart. He's fucking insane. He's fucking crazy. Did you know that there's a lot more going on in his music than you think there is?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, have you ever listened to his that Fishhead album before? Well, not the album.
No,
but
I've just listened to his songs that
like,
you've...
Yeah, like tidbits.
Yeah.
Well, other than Tropical Hot Dog Night.
I
Tropical Hot Dog Night! You know that one album that he's real famous for, though, right? The one with the fish head, whatever. Yeah, dude. Well, if you ever listened to it, it's a fucking cacophony of fucking stupidity. Like, the music makes no fucking sense. It's just noises, basically. Well, I watched a short fucking documentary, and apparently that was done on purpose, and there's a lot going on there.
Wow.
Yeah, you should. Maybe I'll send you the documentary sometime. It's actually really interesting.
Okay.
They literally took line. Okay, so Captain Beefheart knows nothing about music. Okay, he knows nothing, and that's how he made his music, based on nothing.
Nice.
So he literally every single fucking person who's playing an instrument in his songs have a different time signature. So think about that. So like imagine somebody playing 4/4, right? You know, like right? And then have somebody playing 5/7. You know, if you were to play you know how like when you usually make music everybody's playing the same time signature?
Yeah.
Everybody's playing a different time signature in his songs. So, like, everything sounds fucked up, and it's really fucking funny when you think about it. So, everybody's playing real music. Everybody's playing real, like, good-sounding music, but they're all on different time signatures, and it's all mixed together. And, it makes for some of the most interesting music I've ever listened to, in the sense that it's not... You can't listen to that shit.
Wow.
You can't listen to it. You can only appreciate how fucking dumb it is. And then you have his future albums after that where it has a little bit more musical composition, but like the lyrics make no sense. Like Tropical Hot Dog Night. What the fuck is that?
You're a little off about him. It's Philip Taylor Kramer.
Yeah.
It says he was driving to L.A. International to pick up his business associate and his wife. On his way to the airport, he telephoned his wife to advise the plan to change and they should go directly to the airport, to the hotel where they would meet later. Kramer nonetheless appears to have spent 45 minutes at the airport for unexplained reasons. During his travel to and from the airport, he made a flurry of cell phone calls, including calls to his wife, Ron Bushy, and finally to the police. In the later call, Kramer said, "I'm going to kill myself, and I want everyone to know O.J. Simpson is innocent. They did it."
Dude, that's something I would say before I die.
So that was in 95.
That dude shit posted before he died.
So that was in 95. In 99, his Ford Aerostar minivan and skeletal remains were found.
Get the fuck out!
Were found by photographers looking for old car wrecks to shoot at the bottom of Decker Canyon near Malibu, California. Based on forensic evidence, authorities ruled his death as a probable suicide committed on the day he was last heard from. However, there were implications of foul play. His father never believed he killed himself, and his quote is saying, "Taylor had told me long time before there were people trying to kill him."
Wow.
They wanted what he was doing, and some of them threatened him. He once told me that if I ever say I'm going to kill myself, don't you believe it one bit.
He said that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's funny because I always said that I've always thought to myself if
fucking told us last week that same thing about you.
Wait, what?
You told us that same thing about you.
Yeah.
last
I
week.
did say that to you guys before, right?
Yeah.
If I ever say I'll never kill myself.
Holy fuck, we might have just stumbled on an episode here.
Well, here's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool story. I think I first seen it like on Unsolved Mysteries or some shit.
Bro, I would never kill myself. So if you ever find me fucking hanging, dude, somebody fucking killed me.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
It's probably Hillary, fucking bitch.
We got this on recording too, so everybody knows.
Yeah, I would never fucking kill myself.
Or John Podesta, that fucking baby.
You
fucker.
could tell me the darkest secrets of the universe, and I would never fucking kill myself because I am a human fucking being, and my sole fucking purpose in this life, in this universe, is no matter how much I fucking hate my life, is to survive. So I have to.
That's beautiful, man.
I'll never fucking kill myself. And if you find me fucking dead by hanging, somebody fucking got me.
All right, Alex Jones.
I'm just saying.
If you're doing that a little louder and just like screaming, dude.
They're coming for me!
Yeah, there you go.
This is 1776!
So what's going on with Alex Jones? Where the fuck's he at?
Banned from everything.
Probably in the unemployment line.
Yeah, he has his other reporters doing stuff on different like news outlets.
Well, doesn't he still have his own website or whatever?
That's it. He's banned on literally everything else. Which I think just gives him more power.
And they're like a ruler of the universe, ruler of the internet that like could take him down from there too.
Technically, he could get DDoSed, and then
True.
kind of like remember when fucking what's his face Shia LaBeouf's flag kept getting stolen, and then eventually he broke and made a website for the flag, and then they DDoSed his website, and then they fucking hacked it and put a Keck flag on it.
Fucking idiot.
Wow, you just can't win, buddy. I wonder if Shia LaBeouf stopped.
Your MK Ultra is not strong enough for us.
I will not fall for your MK Ultra. This is 1776. I will fight. I would go to hell for America. Anyway, that's all I got. But fucking what the fuck else is there to talk about? I feel like other shit happened this week and I don't remember.
Probably.
What the fuck else happened this week? I'm trying to remember.
All those penises that fell from the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, there was that big UFO sighting out over California.
What? I didn't hear anything about this.
It was off the fucking coast. Dude, it looked fucking amazing.
I need to stand up for a bit.
But apparently the military said it was just flares. So
I don't know. That looked pretty like a metal saucer. No, it's a new kind of flare.
They were testing flares.
You know what else is a flare? The burning in my heart for America. Woo! Hold on. I had to move my balls. My balls were in the way of my legs. You guys didn't get to see that on video, but I adjusted my genitalia.
Did you just see this fucking tweet we got?
We got?
Yeah.
No.
I don't even know how to fucking reply to that, dude.
Did somebody reply to us?
No, they just tweeted at us.
Okay.
At us only.
And is it like a slam? Are they slamming
No,
us?
No, I don't.
It was a picture. It was the picture he took of the absinthe bottle.
Okay.
And it says, "Matter does not exist at the atomic level. What changes non-existent matter into existent matter? 2 eyes bring non-existent into existence. 2 eyes are snake eyes. I can see through your suit. Light of the body is your eye." And then there's a bunch of pictures here of like atomic. There's an atom and then the all-seeing. No, that's not the all-seeing. The third eye. And I'm very fucking confused.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry.
So
it just went way over my head.
Are we getting MK Ultra?
The divergence is happening.
I don't know if this is supposed to be something about God.
I have no idea what the fuck that was.
'Cause, I mean, one of these pictures says.
But hey,
light,
thanks for replying to the tweet, buddy.
one of these pictures says the light of the body is the eye. It is the eye, if therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Matthew 6:22.
Does that mean this guy likes absinthe?
I don't know. All I know is that there's 2 things that have relevance to me.
Intuition.
He's got a family crest going on there, and listen, I'm Swiss, and my ancestors came from the 1400s. They randomly appeared in the 1400s, so it's very much possible that I'm a Templar. I think he's trying to reach out to me. I think he's a fellow Templar. He's trying to reach out to me.
Intuition is the vision of the third eye. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Well, let me tell you, I have 2 eyes, so I must be God.
All right, I was going to skip this first one.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I like the person. I can't figure out if he's busting on us or cheering with us. But I just checked out his feed here. He does follow us. We follow him. And he does have this awesome picture, and it's of Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, the two kids, and it says,
Oh, blamer.
I see two grown men with two underage girls living in a White House.
What?
I was gonna skip this first picture.
I don't get it.
He said that fucking Michelle is a man.
Oh,
I was gonna skip this first picture, but I read through it now, and I just want to blow your minds with what it says. The human body is the temple of God.
okay.
One who kindles the light of awareness within gets true light.
Okay.
The sacred flame of your inner shrine is constantly bright.
Okay.
The experience of unity is the fulfillment of human endeavors.
Okay.
The mysteries of life are revealed.
Well, I think I've brightened the light inside of my body
With
using
abstinence.
using the fuel of God.
Yeah, you fucking lit it on
I
fire.
I doused the fire with more fuel.
I mean, I did just realize too that his name is the One-Eyed King. I am.
Yes, I don't know what the fuck he's on about, but good for you, man. Whatever helps you.
He's a seeker of truth.
I think. Okay. Somebody just get him some fucking methamphetamines already. I don't mean to disrespect the guy, but that was crazy. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I just like drinking. Okay, I like drinking, and I like.
Dude, I mean, I like if you're a fan, but what the fuck is going on?
I don't know what you're gonna have to talk normal language to me because
dude, his pinned tweet says, "I have in my possession a commercially used instrument, an unsigned bond with my parents' name in lowercase on one side and uppercase on the other. The owner of my bond is being charged with a crime against God. Consider this a public notice." What does that mean, dude? I don't know.
Who the fuck is that?
It's someone that follows us.
Okay. Well, one thing I have to say about all that is that, hey man, you can be as crazy as you want. Keep on listening. We love you. So onwards to the next topic. So, fucking, holy moly. Tell them to follow us all the way out here.
Actually, I'm kind of pissed at this one.
Why?
Because they posted a thing to follow on Instagram, which I did, and I thought that would, in return, give us that person following us.
Okay.
But no.
Okay.
No follow back.
Whatever.
What in the actual fuck, man?
Yeah, so... Yes, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, good news. U.S. Nationals for Siege. Elephant Gang won their match against members only. Good job, Elephant Gang. Congratulations. It's probably what I'm going to do when I get home. I know you guys probably don't care. I'm always afraid to talk about video game stuff here because I'm afraid that nobody gives a fuck.
No, they can't because they're not listening.
Well, I mean, no, but like the people who listen. Think about the people who fucking listen. Like, we got like Trumpers. They probably don't fucking play video games, dude. Not like I do. I play a lot of video games.
I don't know, man. I already played about 16 hours in the new Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, did it come out already?
Yeah, it came out
Is it
Friday.
good?
Yeah, it's awesome.
How's the Blackout?
It's cool.
Okay, cool. Are they ever planning on releasing it on its own? Blackout?
I don't know.
I fucking wish they would because I'm not really interested in buying another fucking Call of Duty in full. I really just want to play Blackout. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough content there. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Well, I mean, like, I think they'd make a lot of money if they just sold Blackout for $20. Holy shit. Dude, I need a girlfriend. I need some pussy. Pussy. I would like some pussy.
All right, Forrest Gump.
I'm like Forrest Gump for pussy. Jenny.
I just kept running and running.
Can I hit it from behind, Jenny? Do you mind if I tug on your hair while I hit it from behind, Jenny?
Well, you sound like a robot doing it. Just like Bender fucking somebody.
It's like hitting two fucking garbage cans together, baby. They call me metal ass. Shining metal ass.
Someone told Tom Arnold he has a barbed penis.
Is that even an insult?
I don't know. Tom Arnold replied back, corkscrew.
That's a pig's penis.
Isn't the corkscrew ducks?
No. Well, yeah, ducks too, actually. But pigs also have corkscrew penises. I would know. I had to suck a couple to get out of a jail.
Okay, I just informed him that's a pig penis.
Okay.
So you better be right.
Okay. But, yeah.
Not that he looks at any of our tweets.
Yeah.
I can't believe
I'm
we
pretty
have
sure he
one
just
by now.
ignores us. I'm pretty sure he sees it and he just ignores
Dude,
us.
I don't understand. On my old profile, well, my personal profile,
Ooh, who's
I was
playing?
getting blocked like crazy. And with this one, it's
Ugh.
like, dude,
Kind of have to piss.
I say the gnarliest shit sometimes, and no one fucking cares.
I think we should wrap up soon because I kind of got to pee.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But we're at an hour 30 anyway. That's pretty good. So, not that we had much to talk about this week. Talked about a bunch of different stuff. I just want to make sure that everybody knows to go out and vote on November 6th.
You know what you're doing next week, James?
What am I doing next week? Oh, my topic?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not finishing up quite yet. I'm just saying. Like, give it like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Give it 10 minutes. I'm going to sit here and gyrate. If you guys can't see this, I'm gyrating because I have to pee. No, I'm going to sit down again now. Again, though, I do want to remind everybody, on a serious note, if you're listening to this, I'm getting super serious now. Please go out and vote November 6th. Please, for the love of God. I just want to keep reminding everybody because this is going to be important. It's going to be the most important election of your life.
Haven't
Dude,
heard that before.
Dude, you know what my fucking my dad, remember I was telling you how he doesn't give a fuck about elections?
Yeah.
Dead ass. You know what my dad fucking said to me the other day?
I better go vote.
Well, no, he said, I wish I registered to vote. And I was like, why the fuck would you wait so long?
Megan did.
Yeah, I know.
She can't even stand fucking politics.
I'm proud of her. It's very
I know,
impressive.
I know. It blew my fucking mind when she told
Very
me.
proud of her. That's a step in the right direction. Because this is if let's say the Trump this whole thing fails, and we don't get Trump on 2020, and like let's just say it just doesn't work out. This is going to be the last election that ever happens like this. They'll be prepared for this to happen again, and they won't let it happen again. America's fucked after that. We have to make sure this one works.
Oh, yeah, this happened. That's right. The new Roseanne show starting without Roseanne.
Yeah.
The Connors.
I swear to God, something
And
else happened this week.
ABC said they fucked up by firing
Yeah,
him.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
They already fucked up? They already admitted they fucked up?
Yeah, they already admitted they fucked up.
Why?
And they think the show's going to fail.
Oh.
They said they fucked up that they shouldn't have fired her so quickly.
Yeah, they jumped the gun. No shit, assholes.
We should have fired her a little bit slower. I feel like someone
But
else...
yeah, fucking James Gunn gets another fucking movie.
Yeah.
Because DC sucks and they'll fucking
Exactly.
take anything.
Is it DC? I thought it was Marvel.
No, he's going to supposedly be directing the next Suicide Squad.
Oh, yuck.
Did
Because he fucks little kids.
Pedo Squad 2.
Did you see where I had posted there about how it said Jared Leto probably wouldn't be back to play Joker because they had already had an interaction before? Because Gunn tried to say that Leto fucked little kids. That he was fucking models, little young models.
Yeah.
You know what? They all fuck little kids.
I'm going to be
Just
real with
admit
you,
it.
Chief. I think it's better off if Leto isn't fucking Joker. He's not a good Joker. Sorry.
You know who's a good Joker? That dude from the fucking Room.
Yeah, you seen that?
Yeah.
What's his... I forget his name. I already forgot.
Tommy? No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's so fucking funny. He really would be a good Joker, I think.
And the sad thing is, listen, he's not funny because he's funny. He's funny because he fucking sucks and he's retarded.
And I feel like he's
and
embraced
he doesn't
it.
see that.
I think he's embraced it. Cause
Just like James.
yeah, wow. Anyway, podcast canceled. I'm never coming back on the show now. Dude, I love Tommy Wiseau. I need to watch The Room in completion. I've never watched it completely.
How could you? Oh my god.
The movie's so good though.
No, it's really not. It's really not.
I did not, Thor. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
This is terrible. Oh my god.
I'm so sick of this world. Fucking, I guess that's just about everything, right, guys? Is there? I feel like there's something big that we missed this week. I feel like something happened this week that was big.
Well, we were on the cover of the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, other than that.
I mean, that wasn't a big deal to us. It was whatever.
Yeah, because that's small time for us. Dude, what the fuck happened this week? That's such a big deal. I feel like something happened and I forgot. Like Mandela effect.
Ariana Grande breaking up with that guy.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe that fucking happened. What the fuck?
What are we gonna do, man?
What the fuck? They were such a fucking cute couple. Why would that happen? Because honestly, like, they were such a fucking cute couple, and I followed them on Instagram, and I fucking liked their pictures.
We were just one episode away from our biggest episode ever, where we congratulated them on their marriage and
Yeah. Whatever happened to Russian collusion?
Don't worry, that'll come back in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they're back on the taxes.
Right
Yeah,
now.
We're back to the taxes.
It's a cycle.
Next week it'll be the fucking porn star again.
Yeah, and then after that it'll be Russian collusion.
Alyssa Milano, you're a cunt.
She is a cunt.
What? Did somebody say something?
I do want to talk about a meme real quick that's been going around. Have you seen the NPC memes?
I've seen you posting them. I don't know what the fuck
But do
they
you know
mean.
what? Okay, so an NPC, I think I kind of explained it to you. It's somebody who doesn't have like free thought. I find it really funny because people on the left are starting to recycle them and use them back against people. And it's like, why can't you guys just make up your own fucking memes? You have to use memes that fucking people who are better at it.
NPCs.
Exactly. You're just proving that you're a fucking NPC. But I came to find out, statistically though, a big thing right now is consciousness, right? Do you have an inner speech? Like, do you debate with yourself in your head?
Yes.
Fucking all the time.
Okay.
I can't sleep at night.
Good, because I was going to say, if one of you guys are NPCs, you got to get out of here. Because I do that. I sometimes I used to think I was schizophrenic. Honestly. But apparently that's... But did you know that 80% of the population doesn't have an inner voice anymore?
Fucking kidding me? But I'm going to leave here tonight and talk to myself on the way home.
Yeah.
For Christ's sake.
Dude, that's how I get good opinions. I'm not even joking. I argue with myself. I'm not even joking. I argue with myself.
That's the way you said it.
I'm arguing with myself to make sure that I'm right. But whatever. Fucking dude, I came to find out like 80% of the population like doesn't have an inner voice, doesn't have an inner conscious. That's kind of fucking dude. That explains why so many people are fucking brainwashed fucking zombies, dude.
This brings up a debate I've had with myself for fucking ever. If you were born deaf, what language?
Deaf. Yeah.
What language do you hear when you're thinking to yourself?
Well, how do you sound? Like, what do you sound like? Yeah, well, I think you just make an internal voice based on what you think language is for yourself. Like, I think my internal voice sounds different from my own voice. I think it's a lot deeper.
I guess, but still, you've heard language.
Yeah.
Like somebody that's never heard anything.
Oh, you mean like somebody who's straight up deaf?
Yeah, like they were born with it. They've never fucking heard a sound in their life. What does their inner voice sound like to them? Do they have one?
Wow, you're blowing my mind right now, bro.
I've thought about that for fucking ever.
Wow. Well, I guess 80% of them don't have to fucking worry about it because apparently 80% of the fucking population nowadays don't have an inner voice.
It's the same with, I had this conversation with Dad a while back. Somebody that has a stroke in their head. Is their voice still fucked up in their head then?
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God. That's fucked up.
But I just want your guys' take on that. What is it?
Oh, my God. What if you're... You can't say retarded. What do you say?
You can. I said retarded like 3 times.
Okay, what if you're retarded? Is your inner voice retarded as well?
Is it normal? Do you
normal?
talk normal to yourself like a normal person?
Yeah. Is it like?
I think you talk to yourself. Here, I'm gonna give you my hot take on that.
These inner thought inner voice discussions with myself for fucking years now. And I'm just like,
Okay, okay. The retard one, I think I got the answer for you. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
They're probably like, God damn, I sound good in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm serious. I think that in their head they talk to themselves normal, but their fucking mind ain't making good decisions. So I think like they talk to themselves, right? I think so. I think they have their internal voice telling them yes, eat the crayons, man. It's a great idea. You see that Elmer's glue squirted in your mouth.
Even their inner voice is like, damn, this bitch is retarded.
What the fuck? Did you just eat those fucking crayons? I'm sorry, inner voice.
Oh my god, that's fucked up. Oh, shit.
I don't know either of those teams. Those are two off teams. But yeah, I wanted to get you guys' take. How does that make you feel that like most of the population doesn't have an inner voice, like an inner conscious?
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise you? Because that concerns me. That fucking concerns me.
Look at the fucking world.
Dude, look at that thing that came out not too long ago where the percentage of people in this country that believe fucking chocolate milk
came from brown cows
is fucking disgusting. Oh my god, are you fucking that stupid?
Well, I mean, like, the inner voice thing to me, like, because everything that I do is like, in my head is, like, contemplated and debated upon and fucking thought about all the time. My mind is always going. When I'm not asleep, my mind is always going.
My fucking mind's going when I'm asleep, too. That's why I don't fucking sleep.
And I can't fucking imagine somebody not being conscious of themselves. I don't get it. And it scares me, because does that mean that these people are fucking not capable of free thought? Does that mean that these people just accept the information that's fucking put in front of them and they don't contemplate it? What does it mean? What does that mean that you don't have an inner voice? Does that mean that you don't have a second, like, because I consider my inner voice like a second buffer, like a filter to my brain. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of the time,
it's like the
I'm
mediator.
Say that buffer's fucking broken.
Yeah, but I shit post on purpose, so that's different. So like I feel like information goes into my brain, and then the little guy inside my brain like looks at the info and he's like, all right, so okay, buddy, you're listening to me, right? Okay, that one was retarded. That one was good. You can take that one in.
So basically, what you're saying is like your head is like that episode of SpongeBob.
Yeah, actually.
There's just a bunch of little jimmies running around in your head, and you're filing.
Except for there's one. There's only one.
Filing information.
There's only lighting this shit on fire.
Lighting this shit on fire.
There's only one. There's only one.
What did they need to remember how to do? Was it breathe or something?
Breathe. Yeah, it was breathe.
Yeah. Fucking. But yeah, no, really. Except for it's only one guy.
Oh man, no wonder you're so tired. He's fucking busy all the time. You need to hire a couple more people.
There's one guy, and he's like Vern Troyer.
Well, yo, did you see that they finally gave his cause of death?
Yeah, he drank himself to death.
Yeah.
Suicide by drinking.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I don't see why he couldn't be a bigger man and just get help. Ha! A bigger man! Oh, dude.
As the days go by.
I mean, I was going to say, couldn't have been too hard for him to drink himself to death. How much alcohol could somebody that small
I know, little guy like that.
What, was he skinny? Was he skinny?
Fucking Rocky. Rocky probably has a bigger liver than he had.
No, when he died, he was still he was the same size he fucking was when he was in Austin Powers.
Listen, you could pick him up and throw him across the room.
I mean, he didn't walk anymore, really. The last couple of years, he was always using a fucking scooter.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Remember he was on that show? What a fucking drunken pig he was. Shitting and pissing and
that show on VH1?
Yeah.
When are we going to get our own Beetlejuice green?
Surreal Life? Is that what it was called?
I don't fucking know.
I watched that. That was fucking hilarious.
I want Beetlejuice. I want a Beetlejuice. We need a midget retard.
Oh, that guy.
Beetlejuice, what's 2 plus 2? 35!
Beetlejuice, now stop and think before you say your answer.
60.
That's fucked up.
I really like that.
You know, he conformed too, man. Howard Stern. He really dumbed down.
He used to be a lot better.
Dude. Back in his fucking Channel
Heyday.
9 days, holy
Heyday.
shit, when I was a kid, Used to beat off to that show all the time.
Yikes.
Holy shit.
To Howard Stern?
Yeah.
To him himself?
No, to all the fucking, all the chicks he had on there.
You ever seen that video? I don't think it was from too long ago, where he had that chick on. She was like a record holder for queefing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like a guy holding a microphone down.
Yeah. Well.
Good podcast material.
Yeah.
Dude, they all get controlled by the man.
I don't know.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I guess just get used to being poor, I guess.
I guess. I'm not going to do that.
Well,
I'm not fucking drinking the
I
baby
did
blood.
ask you guys last week if we ever fucking get big and we have to choose to confirm. Are we gonna conform or are we just gonna keep going the way we go?
There's no conforming for me.
Just fucking kill us.
Well, dude.
Hear me, Hillary? Let's fucking go.
Dude,
bring it on.
Would you ever do a live show of the podcast? Would you ever want to do a live show?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, we're going to at some point.
Well, no, I'm saying like on stage.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
I'm saying like if we ever had like a show, like if we ever had like a comedy show stage and we could just do the podcast like we usually would do, except for up front in front of a crowd of people.
In front of 4 people? Yeah, sure.
Dude, fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, all right. Let's. That joke is getting old.
We got like 5.
Yeah.
We just don't fucking lowball us. No, but, yeah, I don't know. Fucking NPCs, dude. That's all I gotta say. That's just about it, though. There's not a lot happened this week. Other than the biggest thing, I guess, is the Kanye thing. I thought I missed something. I feel like something else happened this week, and I just don't remember what it is.
Oh, they threw that Ford chick off a bridge somewhere or something.
Yeah, can you believe they just dumped her?
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah. All right, now that Kavanaugh got the Supreme Court case, I guess we're just gonna go away.
Yeah. It's funny how that works.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's fucking that for this week. Next week, I'm gonna do a ghost episode. I don't know what yet, but I haven't done a ghost one in a while.
There's something I wanted to say from last week.
What?
I can't remember. I told you at work. Oh, when we were talking about Chester Bennington, how he was banged as a kid.
Yeah.
I found out too, because Scott Weiland had wrote a book.
Yeah.
Yo, Scott Weiland was fucking raped too, man, by a guy.
When he was 14.
Banged right in the cornhole.
Yeah, when he was 14.
That's his asshole.
I know.
The guy was playing cornhole with his asshole. He was
Yeah.
throwing beanie bags in his gaping butthole.
It's amazing. Once you break it down, it's amazing how many people were like
Especially
molested.
higher ups. Especially.
molested.
It almost seems like a common story when you get to that level.
Yeah.
Makes you think. It really makes your brain activate.
Yeah. It really makes you think.
So are you going to start practicing accents, bro?
Alright.
Yeah, Jake was practicing his accents yesterday because I was practicing my accents. And I was doing Australian last night because I actually got it good. I don't sound like I'm fucking outback fucking Bowie guy.
See, I want to do a British one, but I want a hardcore like Manchester.
Yeah. I was telling him that like if you want to do that, what you do is you just like listen to somebody from Manchester and you just listen to like as much.
So I think I'm gonna be listening to a lot of Liam Gallagher.
You should.
And
I'm telling you have to talk to yourself.
Half the time you can't even understand what the fuck he's saying.
I know.
You have to practice to yourself too.
We're like on the same line.
And the funny part is, I don't know if you follow him on Twitter. When he does tweet, his tweets come out. His tweets are the same way. You don't understand what the fuck.
Maybe he uses the speech to text. Dude, I'm telling you though, you have to. You can't just listen to. You got to sit in there and practice to yourself.
Yeah.
And you're gonna think that you're insane when you're sitting there
Trust
by
me,
yourself.
I already think I'm insane.
When you're sitting there practicing yourself and you're like, oh yeah, I can't. Fucking, I'm gonna grill up that fucking kangaroo and eat it. I'm gonna fucking adopt a Joey, but the only reason I started understanding Australian is because I listened to the APAC finals for Siege, and that's like Australian and Asian, and the casters were Australian, and then I was watching these YouTube guys that drop things from a really high height, and they're Australian. I watched a bunch of their videos, and now I know how to do regular Australian and not just, oh yeah, fucking blowing off, yeah, fucking let me just chug this fucking can of Victoria bit, oh yeah, cunt. I'm gonna fuck this fucking kangaroo in the ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I have two kinds of Australian now. I have like bombastic fake Italian, I'm Australian, and real Australian. So, but that's it for this week, I guess. Next week I'm gonna be doing a ghost episode. I don't know what I'm gonna do it on yet, though. All I know is that I'm doing a ghost one. I just need to do some research, see what I should do it on. And then after that, Jake's already got something lined up for the week after that, don't you? What you were gonna do something? You were gonna do something after my topic this week?
Was I?
Yeah, you had something lined up. What was it?
It's gonna be good.
Okay.
I do remember you saying it, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But whatever. I guess let's talk about our social media. I'm gonna be doing this without my computer, so check out our fucking Twitter. At Drinking a Theory. That's just all straight up, no capitals or anything, just all together there. At Drinking a Theory. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I don't really post anything related to the fucking podcast. All I do is post like esports stuff. By post, I mean like I retweet stuff I like, whatever. It's more for me to know when people are playing and stuff like that, and what's going on with esports teams, like when roster shuffles happen. But it's at Jimmy Bones My Guy, no spaces in between. Each letter is capital, but you don't need that. You should just type in Jimmy Bones My Guy. I should come up. Our Instagram.
Oh yeah, our Instagram. Someone.
Did you fix it?
No, someone just liked one of our what are they called? Instagrammed.
It's just a picture.
Instagrammies.
It's just a picture.
Your
on
pictures?
Instagram.
One of our pictures was liked by someone called Fully Fucked.
Weird, because I was half fucked. So, anyway, our fucking Instagram is drink_and_a_theory_podcast.
Nice.
And that's our. We're gonna change that. We gotta change it at some point. But we're gonna.
I told him how to.
What came out? Oh, check us out at drinkingatheory.com. We have our fucking website. It looks cool. What?
I don't know. I'm just looking at the stuff they fucking.
But yeah, we have a website, drinkingatheory.com. It's pretty empty right now, but it looks fucking cool. Check it out. We might post some stuff there eventually. Well, I know you guys are laughing, but
I
was gonna say we don't really use it for anything yet.
Well, I put all the now tomorrow I'll do the new episodes. I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while I go on there, and I guess it would be the blog section, which we really don't have a blog.
Yeah.
I just post random shit.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Just check it out. It looks cool. So, am I missing any social media here? I did Instagram, our Twitters,
Facebook.
Well, I know Facebook, but it's just Drinking a Theory.
Wow, this
person's
memes are really hardcore.
Drinking a Theory, you'll be able to find it. You'll know it when you see it. We almost got 400 likes, so go ahead and like us on Facebook.
Hopefully the ad will be dropping soon.
Yeah. I don't know what you're listening to us on. You could be listening to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, or Stitcher. We're on all three of them. So whatever, if you suggest it to a friend and they have an Android, so they don't have iTunes, tell them to listen on Stitcher or SoundCloud. So, you know what I mean?
We also have a YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a YouTube. We occasionally post episodes and highlights and stuff there. So go ahead and check us out, Drinking a Theory Podcast. You should be able to find it. It's a picture of Britney Spears with a fucking tinfoil hat on. So, but that's everything, just about.
Yeah.
And next week, we're doing a ghost episode. I got to figure out what I'm doing, though. Woo! We're going to do a Halloween special at some point, by the way. We're doing a Halloween special.
Spooky.
I'm planning on doing a fucking Halloween special. Actually, I already know what I want to do for the Halloween special. I'm going to be telling ghost stories, whether they're fake or not. So basically, I'm going to be reading creepypastas.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
And then I'm going to scream like I'm scared. Ah! Fuck! It's scary! But that's about it. So, that's it, guys. That's it for this week. See you later. I'm going to do a freestyle.
Okay.
It's my life. It's now or never.